Welcome in, Killswitch Nation, again to race 5 at Dover International Speedway, the Monster Mile. And we're going to see if anybody can actually conquer Miles the Monster. As usual, we got Mr. Sly Fox in here. And we're going to try to bring up part of show of good races. We got 200 laps of a mile racetrack. And this is an interesting one. This is going to be it's going to be close. Not a very wide track, very hard to run 2x2, especially in these turns, and turn 2 can jump out and bite you. So, what's going on with Sly?
What's up, man? I think it's going to be a very interesting race. I think pit strategy is going to be a big key.
It is. I mean, worn tires here is not a good thing, but I think whoever can manage their tires the best and understand the let off points and knowing where the track is and understanding how that track works, it's gonna work in their factor. And I know you've been working with Zach, and he's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's showing a little bit of speed. If he can keep his head on straight and keep the tires under, he'll be all right.
Stream is up. So yeah, I'm looking. I'm thinking this racetrack here. I don't think you want to start near the back.
No, negative, no, 100%.
Yeah, I mean with the way these guys have been going, you know, 20 plus cars. You know,
they're qualifying now. Just
yep,
give
they're
me
qualifying now.
2 minutes so fast.
Yep. So while he's there, we'll go ahead and talk about Dover. I mean, Dover concrete. The turns here are crazy. I mean, if you get out of turn 2 at the wrong point, it's gonna hurt. If you get in the gas too much, it's gonna hurt. Me personally, I like running that low line in the 1 and 2, and then maybe running about a lane up in 3 and 4, try to get that run off. But definitely turn 2 is the spot to watch with this track. Where
oh yeah, agreed. Especially the way it kind of sticks out on you.
It is, and you know the weird thing is too. It's like when you're too wide and you're on the outside, like you gotta hope the guy inside of you knows you're on the outside of him.
Because you're not gonna have much room. That's one thing about
There's not much. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, if you exit turn 2 too wide, the guy on the outside has to give. I mean, not to say to be nice to the guy on the inside, but to save his car. I mean, because that's you smack the wall on the exit of 2 early in a run, you're going to be in trouble for that entire run.
I agree.
And the important thing is, you know, if you start on the outside, you know, let it roll. You know, you're going to lose 3, 4, maybe 5 positions starting on the outside. It happens. Don't panic. You know, that's the one thing I will say to these drivers is do not panic. Understand that you're going to lose some spots, fall in line, find a spot to go low, and just fall in line. And if you're fast enough, you'll be able to pick those cars off one at a time. You know, you don't want to see somebody who is on the outside and on a restart immediately wants to just find a gap, because that can cause big problems. I'm not going to say it could cause a Ryan Preece accident last night. I'm glad he's okay. But it could definitely cause a Ryan Preece accident.
If they start rolling the way he rolled last night, oof, there's.
I mean, there was potential.
I say it, I'd like to see it happen. That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, there was potential. I will say this: there was potential for to have 2 wrecks like that last night. I mean, Preece obviously got it, but if you look at that wreck with Ty Gibbs and Blaney's left sides were up in the air, and I think the fact that Ty Gibbs' car was actually still hitting him kept him on the ground. Because I feel like his car could have done that too. So you could have had 2 potential, you know, big wrecks. That, I mean, you saw him get out of the car, but they put him right on the ambulance. I know that was a big thing, but I saw he put on X or Twitter or whatever you call it, that he's coming back forward and stuff like that. So obviously he's okay. So The guys
That
racing
was,
tonight,
that
and the
was my
guys
next
who race,
question.
yeah, the guys who race tonight and the guys who raced last night in this game, we don't have to worry about that. We still can just get off the wheel and go to bed.
Yeah, that's the good thing. We
Or
don't have
play.
any money tied up into tearing anything up.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I ain't got to pay for it. Oh, I damaged the car. Oh man, take it out of my salary or whatever. But we got we got Dover tonight, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for the Custom Cup Championship Series as we go to New Hampshire, and that's gonna be another one. And that's
I'm
a
ready
heavy.
for that one.
I'm ready for. I mean, I'm ready for that one too. I remembered one thing. I was trying to work with DK, and I remembered one thing when I worked on the setup, and he gave me some adjustments. I forgot he was on controller and I'm on a wheel, so I made those wheel lock adjustments, and I feel like that's hard.
I got a good little piece, I believe. I'm definitely more looking forward to this one more than any of them so far. So.
Oh yeah, Dover's a great track, and that's come September 28th when I go to Dago with a bunch of the Killswitch boys, which is why we were off that week. Dover is actually the only track I've ever been to, and I've been there twice. And I don't know, Sly, if you've ever been to Dover.
No, I haven't.
As we get our pre-race flyover, brought to you by Jenkson's Apartment or Southwest, whatever you call it. But I've been to Dover twice, and for anybody who wants to go to Dover, you got those big glass buildings on the back stretch. I've sat there, and you got the front stretch where the pit road and everything is. I've sat in both spots. Yeah, the AC is nice in that glass building on the back stretch. You can't see crap. You can see them going into one, and you can see them coming out of four. That's it. I did not realize the banking at Dover was that flat on the front stretch and the back stretch. You could literally just see the roof of the car going by on the back stretch. That's how high that wall is.
I've seen a video on TikTok about 2 weeks ago. Well, it was when they were running Dover of the haulers entering the track to get them entered rolling on the track to go into the infield.
Yeah.
And he said you wouldn't believe how much shit falls whenever they're moving into there.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, I sat there. I got those tickets for free when I was selling cars, and I was like the third top 3 car salesman that month, and I got free tickets. It was free beer, free food, free Dover ticket. I'm like, yes, please. So I went there, but we got to
turn out free beer.
Exactly. So I went there, and I'm thinking, okay, we're in that glass building on the back stretch. It's gonna be a great race. I'm gonna have a view of everything. You could not see shit. You couldn't see him on the front stretch. You couldn't see him coming out of 2. You couldn't see him going into 3. It was the worst experience of my life. And then the next race I went to, which was the same year, and I think it was a playoff race, I went there and I sat 30 rows up on the front stretch. The best freaking race ever. I saw everything.
I know we go to the Darlington race every year, and we sit in Tyler Tower, Section T at the very, very top. You can see everything from up there.
So let me ask you this, as a little. So when you go to a football game, do you sit in the nosebleeds? Do you sit in the middle deck, or you sit lower level?
I sit lower level.
See, when I go to a football game, I go to the Bucs games all the time. Speaking of which, I will be going to the October 15th game when they play the Lions, rocking them creamsicles. But I sit third deck. I don't care. I can see everything. I like seeing everything. Like, I don't want to see, so I had season tickets for the Bucs 5 years ago, and I sat 5-yard line club level. And it was great when they were coming this way, but when they're on the other end of the field, you're just kind of like, you got to put your binoculars on.
You can't see shit.
You can't see shit. I'm watching the Jumbotron more than I'm watching the shit on the field.
Listen for the crowd roar. That way you know who did what.
Exactly, right? Well, in Tampa, you can't necessarily do that in Tampa because there's so many fair weather fans here. And people who live here that aren't from here, that they root for every team. Like Tampa is the one team it's a 50-50 every game. It's horrible. I
Looks
hate
like
going
they're
to
still
games.
trying to get a lobby that's not lagging. They're trying 2 different lobbies.
Yeah, I can hear them.
Maybe they can get something rolling here shortly.
Yeah, we're hoping. And like we said, Killswitch, we apologize. You know, this is the thing that the new update
Oh,
came out.
thing.
The new update came out. They made the cars look good, but they didn't make the servers very good.
Yeah,
It happens.
agreed.
I don't know. We've been teased for another update for probably about a month and a half now, 2 months. I'm not holding my breath. It took this long just to get new paint schemes, and I think the paint schemes broke the game.
Yeah.
I've seen people, like, I haven't experienced it yet, knock on wood, but I've heard so many people that, you know, had to delete all their save data, all their game, everything, just to get into the new cars.
Mm-hmm. Thank God I have not had to do that, and I pray I do not have to do that.
I haven't had to do it yet, and I'm thankful for that. I mean, it freaked me out last night. I was on there. I went into the 2020 car to make my adjustments to my setup, and I jumped into 2022, and I got that blue screen error on the game, and I'm just like, oh, God, no. But I just closed the game out, opened it back up, and it ran perfectly fine. I'm like, oh, thank you. But, yeah, we're just trying to get this race going tonight, and hopefully they get something going pretty soon.
He's just got an invite to a lobby. I think they're fixing to qualify in.
There we go. So they got one that doesn't lag. That's a victory in itself.
Yep.
And I do believe Sliders does the same thing we do. That basically, if it takes too many times, you just mass invite and just start the race.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, you probably should. I mean, it's kind of luck of the draw if you get that invite just in time. The key thing would be invite the 2 party hosts, and then as soon as both hosts are in there, just mass invite your whole party, and then wherever you get in there, that's where you get. The fast guys are going to be there, but I don't know, man. I don't want to make a pick for a race winner till like stage 3 because I want to see how these cars handle on this track.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my pick at the beginning of the 3rd stage.
Yeah, because
Sliders. I got a general idea, but
I don't know Sliders, man. Like, and these guys who can go in there and make the pit road adjustments on their slider car are like aliens. Honestly, because I make my custom setup, and when it's time to pit, I don't make any adjustments. I leave it alone.
Really?
I don't make any adjustments.
I'm always making adjustments. I'm either messing it up
I'm
or
always
making it better.
I'm always afraid to mess with it, man. Like, you know, you like, all right, I can do
90% of
this
the time,
a little
I
bit.
mess it up worse.
Yeah, like I always want to mess with it a little bit, and then you mess with it, and it comes out to bite you in the ass.
Yep.
So my qualifying setup is my race setup. I'm like, I got what I got. Here it is. Let's go. But these guys, I mean, they're running pretty much the same setup, depending on the slider they picked. And I would assume you don't want to run a 9 slider.
Oh, negative. You would. Oh, that would be bad.
But from everything I've said, and what we ran when we ran that Auto Club race, these cars weren't tight.
Extremely, but I started mine on a 6, I believe, and freed it up in the pits.
Yeah, I think I ran a 6 or a 7 and just went up on the wedge a little bit. I think that's the only thing. I didn't touch tires, nothing like that. But on a slider, it's extremely risky to mess with your tires, especially at a track like this. Now, it's not Atlanta. It's not going to eat your tires, but you can burn your right rear real quick. And it's very easy to burn your tires here, this track. I don't know if it's the concrete. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you think, Sly, but it might be the concrete and the way the tires just. I heard you. We're trying to talk as much as we can. So they're struggling to get a lobby, but I think they found one. Okay. But I think they got a lobby now. Too Good is in race control, and he's telling me that Bird's fast, Too Good's fast, Twoon's fast, Dunlap's fast. He's saying everybody's fast. I'm gonna say Zach. I think Zach's gonna sneak in and get
That's
something.
that's who I'm hoping is gonna come out of nowhere and swoop in for the kill. But he struggles with being consistent. He's learning. He'll
He's
get there.
learning. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's learning. I mean, there's not many leagues that can go to a league race and have this many cars running consistently every week.
Nowhere.
I've been in leagues where, yeah, you start at like 16, but, come time to playoffs, you get like 9, 10, and then sometimes it's even like 8, 7, something like that. But
If you're lucky.
every race this season so far, I've seen a minimum, I'd say 18, 19 cars on the track.
Agreed. At the least.
Yeah, and it's the same with the custom cars. They're still getting, 18, 19 cars running at the same time. I mean, that's a lot of cars on the track. And remember, for anybody who's just new to following Killswitch and stuff like that, these guys are in 2 separate chats. So you may be running next to somebody and you can't communicate with them. So these guys have to worry about not only making the pass, but not putting their self in a bad situation, but at the same time, not putting that other car in a bad situation. It's racing etiquette. We haven't seen anybody this season, do something egregious and just kind of destroy somebody on purpose. I wouldn't think.
I think as the season goes on, there's definitely going to be a little bit of rivalries between certain people here and there.
Absolutely.
But as far as intentionally shitting somebody, I don't see it happening.
And I wouldn't even say intentionally shitting somebody, but I want to see rivalries. I want to see the hard driving 2 guys who know how to race.
Look forward to the next race.
Like last week, we had that doubleheader, the 2 road courses, the abomination of what is a league race. Yeah. So long. But we saw Too Good and Bird, run a lot, nose to tail, side to side, swapping the lead, stuff like that. Like, that's a rivalry. I mean, they didn't mess with each other. I mean, Too Good got into Bird that one time, but Bird caught back up. But, I mean, those guys were steady, right next to each other a bunch of times. I'm looking for these guys once we get closer to the cutoff races and closer to the end of the regular season, and they start seeing those bubble points, and they start seeing like last night at Daytona was probably the best super speedway race I have seen in these new Gen 6 cars. Honestly, that was the best race I've seen in these new cars at a super speedway. I don't know about you, but I mean, those guys were 3 wide, side by side, 4 rows deep, diving it in, making moves, everything like that. Like, that's playoff racing. That's the guys trying to make the playoffs. And the closer we get to the playoff start, some guys are going to start making some moves. And I'm starting to see that here. And I'll go through, just for anybody, I'll go through in here and I'll look at the points for the custom, or for the slider series. And we'll see what the points look like. That's the champion series. So we're going to go to the point standings for the cup. So right now we got Too Good in the lead, leading the playoffs. Bird in second, Dunlap in third, Frank in fourth, Brando in fifth, Twoon in sixth, Titanic seventh, Chevy Noah sitting in eighth, Dream in 10th, or Dream in 9th, Silver in 10th, Checo in 11th, Band 1 in 12th, Wild Child 13th, A.O. Shane in 14th, Duke Boy in 15th, and Collins in 16th. Those right now are your 16 playoff drivers. On the bubble, we got Axon Jackson Hunter, Zach, Flip, Colt Spacers, THC, and Crazy Cactus. Now, these guys are not far off. Collins has 50 points right now. Axon Jackson's got 44. Hunter's got 37. Zach's got 35. Flip's got 35. These guys can catch up like in one race. Honestly.
I don't know if I can get those out now. I'll try.
So right now we're just waiting on invites. I think they're qualifying now. I think they might have found a lobby. Sorry, looking at messages and stuff like that as we're trying to. I know it's a little quiet right now. This is the quiet time. Calm before the storm. We'll call it that way. You guys qualifying or what? Too good. Are you qualifying or what? You just finished? Alright, did it lag? You good? Alright. Do not pause. Send us invites immediately. Alright, so Slide, they just finished qualifying. I know you got the front row seat with your brother next to you. But they are not going to pause, so we're going to get invites right off the rip.
I was on me dad to handle something right quick, but I'm back now.
No, you good.
He's gonna send us invites the moment he gets back.
So yeah, they're done. Too Good has already said in the chat that they are not going to pause it. They are going to let it go. They got a lobby that didn't lag, so they're just going to run it. So you got the screen right there, Sly. Who got the poll? All right, so we're just waiting on the invite. We're waiting on the start of the race. I need y'all to yell join when it's time to join.
You said Dunlop's in there, Bert?
Is that a join? Okay. Sly, you got the countdown for me?
They have 10 seconds remaining until they are going.
All right, so we got 10 seconds left, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, as we jump into this race at Dover. I'm not sure how many cars are in. We're going to find out when we get
17 cars.
17 cars. So who got the pole for us?
Wild Child and the number 2 Penske car.
All right, so Penske getting the pole for us.
The top 5 is Wild Child, Chwoon the Hoon, Titanic Joe, Too Good, and Co.
All right, so where's our in-race reporter Zach at?
He had a rough call. Fine.
Can we join?
Yeah, we can join.
All right. All right, so we're going to join in now. Here we go. Join. All right, so like we said, this is probably the least amount of cars we've had this season. In a race, it's 17 cars, but still, 17 cars at Dover is a lot. Honestly, as thin as this track is, and this is going to get interesting. I'm looking at these restarts. This is what I'm looking at. I mean, I don't know about you, Sly, but I'm definitely looking at these restarts. Ooh, as the 5 car has already made a move, trying to make a move for the lead. With the fit. Oh, they're 3 wide already. Oh, my God. Oh, they are wrecking in the back right now. Those restarts, man. That's what we were looking at, Sly. I mean, these restarts are...
I'm trying to get in. It was not wanting to let me in. Just give me just a second.
Oh, you're good. I mean, they restart coming out of 2. Twoon had tried to make a move on the outside. And Too
Zach
Good
went from 16th to 8th.
There you go. All right, we like that.
Boy, that's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, these restarts, man, these are going to be key. Like, they got to get these restarts. Like, if they can get clean restarts, like, that's what it is. But the aggressiveness is definitely going to show on these restarts. As we go here, we got the 1 car. Try to figure out who that is. That's Co. Okay. All right, so we're going to do the back view of Co. I believe this is his first race. And there's the restarts again. I mean, this is what it is. Good restart right there. A lot better than last restart.
For sure.
Yeah, we're gonna go in. We got the number 1 of Co leading the field with trying to bring Too Good behind him. Wild Child's not gonna let him have it, but Wild Child's gonna be there on the outside. The 19 goes into the wall a little bit, gets a little tight. But these guys they cleaned it up after 1 restart. That's good to see. We do have reports of a car lagging. I didn't hear the car number. But Wild Child's going to make the pass on the inside for the lead, and Co is going to lose a lot of spots. He's going to try to hold it off, try to carry that momentum off of 4.
I'm trying to get logged back in. I had to close the app because it keeps saying connection loss. So just give me a minute and I'll be in, hopefully.
Yep, you're good. So the 1 goes from 1st to 3rd, and he touches that apron a little bit, and he might lose a little bit more than that. He's got Bird right on his tail. As they are trying to roll. Oh, we got a car on the inside. Bounce the ball. Looks like they're going to get away. As we got the 1 car in 3rd. Let me get up here and look at this battle with Dream. The 38. Looking for that elusive first win. As he's battling.
4 cars lagging all over the racetrack.
Yeah, that's the car they just called out.
He's not dropping either.
Well, they'll handle that. But as Bird goes underneath the 1 of Co was reported lagging, so he moved. The 38 of Dream's going to try to follow Bird beneath him with the 41, I believe. And I believe that is Too Good behind him. So we got a nice little battle here. Switch over to the 19 right here. He's going to battle right now with the 22 and the 99 and the 16. I want to get a good view, so we're gonna go to the nose of the 2 car to show what that exit of turn 2 looks like if you hit it wrong. And he sounds like he's full throttle, man. Let's off. I mean, the 2 sounds like he's full throttle. I could be wrong. Checks it a little bit. As Twoon's going to try to make a move on the bottom, but he can't get it there. He's going to try to maybe try to make a move on the entry of 3, but Wild Child protects the bottom. Getting on the nose of the 16 here. He's got a train of cars behind him. If Titanic makes a mess up, he's going to lose 3-4 spots. As Titanic goes to the inside of the 8. But there the 8 takes my advice. There you go. Half a lane up. And Titanic's going to lose a spot to the 19 and possibly the 22. Yep, he held it up. We got a battle here with the 4 and the 50. We're going to get up here to the 1, or the 38. We're going to see this battle right here because it looks like everybody has caught Wild Child, and he's going to do everything he can to protect that lead. What would you do to protect the lead, Sly, at Dover?
Honestly, this early in the race, I would try to maintain track position, but I wouldn't force the issue with trying to block anybody this soon.
Yeah, you mean if somebody gets underneath you, just let them have it?
Probably so.
Yep, as he's going to let Twoon get in there right now.
It looks like the 4 car just backed out. I was riding with him, and he popped to the pits. Okay, next.
As,
we got some contact for the lead.
Wild Child.
Wild Child into the wall.
Yeah, he definitely got loose on exit of 2. That's that turn, man. That is the turn.
Caution.
And I believe that's a game caution, right?
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, that's the thing we were talking about, man. Exit of 2 on worn tires. That turn is hard, especially when you're side by side. If you're on the outside, man, it's even worse. So I mean, so far, what have you seen out of this? We saw a crazy restart, and then we saw a lot of green flag laps, and then we saw the worn tires rear their ugly head. And I feel like every pit stop, you're taking 4, right?
Oh, 110%. Because you do not have to pit now. I mean, you're well enough. You can make. They have 21 to go, and you can take 22 laps of fuel.
Yep, so we got Buck Hunter. I believe that's Buck and Twoon on the front row.
Who is in the 19?
Oh, the 19! Oh, no! Oh! I believe the 19 did not pit. I think he should have dove down a little sooner than that. As it looks like we got Twoon in first, Bird in second, Co in third, followed by Dream. And we're gonna try to figure out who that.
That's Zach in fifth.
Oh, that's Zach in fifth. Let's give Zach some screen time. Zach's earned it. Get up here. Let's get up here to Zach. There he is. Get onto the Dream. As Zach is making the move for fourth. Oh, he got hooked a little bit. As Zach up to fourth. With it looks like Dream in fifth, and then a gaggle of cars battling for the top 10. I mean, it's close racing. There's no room to maneuver here, honestly. I mean, you can't make those crazy moves going inside, outside. You kind of just gotta wait for somebody to mess up, especially 1 and 2, bounce off that apron.
That's exactly what I was fixing to say. That's what I was trying to tell Zach earlier. This is one of those places where it's hard to pass. It's very tight. It's very fast. You really just gotta ride the man in front of you and wait for him to make a mistake, and you capitalize on that mistake.
Yeah, I'm thinking, for me, when I'm looking at passing zones, I'm going to say, let me get to a race camera here. There we go. I'm going to say in passing zones, I'm going to say you're going to wait for that person, that car in front of you to bounce off the apron.
There,
honestly.
Or for them to push up in 3. That would be mine. Pushing up in 3 and then.
It's very easy. It's very easy to push up in 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard. I mean, it's just that let-off point. I mean, and like we were talking to Zach, like I told Zach, I mean, like you got your let-off point, and the worn tires, you got to move up a lane. You got to let off a little earlier. But depending on how your tires work, I mean, these guys, you can drive in a little deeper. Because my car, on a custom setup, the more my tires wear, the better it turns into the turn. And it's just adjustments. So we got Zach some screen time here as he's trying to run down the one of Co. I'm going to zone in on this battle for the lead right now with the 9 and the 5, the teammates who are might not be teammates when it comes down to the win. Bird's trying to do something that the real driver of the 9 can't do, which is stay in the playoffs.
More like make the playoffs.
Oh, Bird made the playoffs last week when he won both races.
Yeah, that is right. That is right.
Oh, yeah. Bird's been in the playoffs. Bird's got 3 straight wins.
Tail.
Twoon's due for a win.
Oh,
I think Twoon's due for a win. And I'm watching Bird right here in the 9 car, and he's not pushing the issue. I think he's trying to separate those two from the pack behind him. Oh, as he makes a move on the outside. Oh, he almost hit the wall a little bit. I think he's
cleared the 1 car for 3rd.
Oh, all right. We got put the 8 car in 3rd, the 1 car in 4th, and the 38 in 5th. But so 4 Chevys and a Ford. Chevy is dominating Dover right now. But
still find the 2 car. Where's he at nowadays?
He's in the back.
He is. Let's see, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. He is running 9th right now behind Collins with 2 good looking on the inside of him.
Yeah, but I'm still watching this battle with the 9 and the 5. Like, it doesn't look like Bird's trying to make a move. He looks like he's just trying to push the 5. He's just trying to get the 5 some playoff points or something like that. I mean, they're doing it right. I mean, line up and separate yourselves, and then when it comes time to the end of the stage, battle it out with nobody else with you. That's kind of smart, if you really think about it. Oh, Bird's going to make the move on the inside. Oh, Tune to the wall. Put the 9 out front. Put the 9 out front with the 5 in second. As we're going to go back here to Titanic Joe. He looks like he's running 6th. Having a good run. Trying to catch up to Dream right now. If he can get there with Dream, that's a 4-car line. I think those 4 cars should line up together and go catch those 2 cars, honestly.
They're coming back to lap 35 and 37 in the stage. So
right,
this first stage has flown by, man. Like,
oh, it definitely has. We got 7 viewers right now. I can't get on my phone because I have race control. It's 38. I don't know what happened with 38, but put Titanic in 5th. 38 may have got loose, but we got 7 viewers. If you're watching right now, we appreciate it. Oh, no! Zach hits the wall, smacks the wall coming out of 2. But he looks to come back with a vengeance, trying to get that spot back from the 16. Now, we got 5 people watching right now. We appreciate you. Throw a like, throw a comment. We will reply to it once I get on my phone. I have not quite figured out how to do the chat screen on the right-hand side of the stream while I'm streaming on the PS5.
We want to know who they're pulling for. What card do y'all have? What card are y'all here for?
Okay, Sly, so what you can do, get on your phone and get on the YouTube. Look at the comments.
Let's see here.
So Sly's going to be the comment guy.
Oh, we got Snipers. He said one saying bump and run. Dunlap lost power.
Oh man.
Canada boys Twoon and Joe. That's some heavy hitters.
And I believe that is the end of the stage.
It is.
All right,
top 5 is Twoon, Big Bird, Co, Titanic Joe, and Zach Too Shiesty.
Look at Zach with a top 5.
Wild Child is running 6, Dream 7th, Frank 8th, Too Good 9th, and Brandon Hall 10th.
Zach's got a fan in me. I like Zach. He gives us invites, like, right off the rip.
He's learning, dude. He asked me whenever I joined the custom league. He asked me. He was like, "Well, can I race?" And I was like, these guys in here are a little bit older and more experienced in the game." And then I texted Too Good and I was like, "Hey, listen, I got my little brother here. He's learning on the game and he's wanting to know if he could get into a car in the slaughter league." Too Good said, "Yeah, man, just throw him in the 8 car and let him rip."
Yep.
These first couple of races, he's just been riding, trying to learn.
Is that Too Good on the front row?
He pulled down.
Oh, he didn't pit.
But he told me yesterday or today, he said, I'm just waiting for the fences and go for it. And I was like, go for it, man.
Yeah,
do what you gotta do.
What you gotta do? Oh, we got a caution out already. Oh, we got a message. I believe it on the bottom. Shaylin Clark is here for Zach. You probably know that better than I would. Who's Shaylin?
I believe. Isn't that Donald's daughter?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's at our local racetrack. That's one of the guys that races in one of the classes we run. That's his daughter.
Oh, okay. So Zach's got a fan already.
There you go.
There we go. We're gonna put the camera on Zach just for you, Shaylin. Let's find him. Where he at? He's got to be near the front.
He's running 4th.
All right, I got to get to him. He didn't qualify well, so I got to get to him quickly. There he is. There's Zach right there. There it is. Sticking to the high side, being smart, not trying to dive down, as he got the 23 of Collins underneath him. There you go. For the Legato fans, I do not put the camera on the 22. That's bad luck. As a Legato, they are 3 wide coming out of 4.
Pitch to the wall.
Yeah, he was. Good save, though, by all 3 drivers. As that could have been bad. That could have been real bad. As they are bouncing off the wall on exit 2.
On the outside.
Oh, yeah.
Too Good on the inside, 14 in the middle, Zach on the outside.
They are 3 wide again, coming out of 4.
19.
Oh, man.
They survived that.
Man, these guys are running tough. Ooh, the 19 gives them a little shove, and Zach is up there on the inside of the 23 right now. As we got, it's just Saddam wishing he was running with us tonight. I'm not sure who that is. Slide, that's your job right there. You got to replay the comments.
I'm reading them now. Wish I was racing with you guys tonight. It's just what? Oh, it's just a turn. It's just a turn. Who are you there, buddy?
Yeah, you got a PSN name as the 1 is slow.
What's your name?
Zach's coming in on the inside, trying to go inside the 41. As Shayna, we're gonna go back to the front of a couple other cars right here. As Wild Child is back in 3rd. Had an issue at the end, towards the end of the last stage, and he has fought his way back to 3rd. Bird in 2nd, Twoon in 1st, and I don't know. I think Bird's gonna defend Twoon here a little bit. He's gonna block for Twoon, let Twoon get some playoff points. Maybe even let him get the win. Bird at this point doesn't need a win. He's already locked in. And I think he's going to try to get his teammate locked in at this point. He's like, I need a friend. He's got a friend in him. He's got Twoon's got a friend in the 9. As we look at this 3-car battle with the 24, Brando Hall sitting there by himself in 4th, trying to catch up to this battle. Brando Hall, keep in mind, sitting 4th in points. Has been no slouch this season. And I think, look at that.
On the inside of Twoon.
I think Wild Child forced his hand right there. I think Wild Child pushed him into a position to get inside of the 5 because he did not want them to run 1 and 2. That's a smart move by the 2. You know they're going to run nose to tail, so you push somebody in there a little bit deeper and make them give up that spot. And now here comes Wild Child for 2nd.
Twoon's not giving up on that high side, though.
He's not giving it. I mean, the high side, if you get your car right, the high side will work. And the high side on worn tires, I've noticed, will work. But as put Bird in first, Wild Child in second, Twoon in third, with Brando Hall creeping. And Bull, yeah, to put Wild Child in first, making the pass.
Oh wow,
that's putting Penske out front.
If I had to guess, I would say Big Birdie. I think he's doing exactly what we said. He's not pushing the issue. If somebody wants to position better or worse than he does, he
just wants to keep Twoon up there, but he's got to remember there's a long line. There's those three cars, and then there's Brando.
Caution's out.
Caution is out. Oh, I just caught it on the back end of it. The 50 car is going crazy. The 19 car is going crazy. So bring it up to another restart, and I don't know about you, Sly, but I'd say at this point these guys probably have their adjustments in, right? Or you think they're about halfway there?
I think for the most of it they have their adjustments in, but I think most of them, being that I'm not sure if they ran a whole 50%er this week or not. I think they're going to be trying different things. I know the 8 car, he's going to be tinkering around, trying different tire pressures, trying different tape, and seeing what he can do. But I think
it's
for
not
the most
big
part,
adjustments, though. I think your biggest adjustment has to be that first pit stop.
Oh, yeah, 100%. If they can pull it off on the first pit stop, they are
and
fast,
not even the first. I mean, they haven't had a green flag pit stop this race. But I will say, like, your biggest swing at the car has to be at the stage break, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So that's where you're going to make your biggest adjustments. And then green flag, caution laps, you make the minor tweaks.
Yep, I agree.
Like, you don't want to be making big swings at a car on, like a green flag pit stop. Because, one, you barely have the time to make the adjustment. But if these guys have been practicing the way they're driving, as Zach, oh my God, Zach, what a move by the Zach Shiesty. Held it, he ran it, he took those 4 fresh Goodyear shoes.
And he's putting them to work early in this stage.
Oh, Wild Child into the wall, into the inside wall. Oh, man. Oh, we got a big wreck. I believe the caution will come out. Yep, the caution is out. But, no, I feel like if these guys have run that, like me personally, when I make adjustments, when I ran that slider race at Auto Club, when I did a practice race, I made an adjustment. I pulled my phone up immediately when it worked, and I took a picture. Honestly, like, these guys have to have that picture of what the car can do. Like, make those adjustments. If it works, take a picture with your phone so you know what to do in the race and make those adjustments the first caution pit stop or the first stage pit stop, and make those big adjustments and then tweak to it.
And here it goes. Let's see it.
Alright, so we're going to get up here to, they've got the 9 of Bird and the 16 of Titanic, with the 1 of Co and the 5 of Twoon. Looks like the 8 of Zach in 5th, and the 41. I'm sorry, I can't remember who drives the 41. Oh, they are 3 wide already. Oh, man. Oh, they're going to hold it? Oh, they are not going to hold it.
Lead. Co coming up in second.
I think I'm going to say, based on what I saw in that restart, I think not many drivers are going to be happy with that 1 car. He definitely made a Chastain move and made it 3 wide on a restart coming out of 2, and that's the one thing you do not want to do at Dover. And I'm sorry, I feel like an asshole for this, but the 41 is Frankenstein. How the hell did I forget the 41 is Frankenstein? Frank, I apologize. Forgive me, and you can slap me as hard as you want when we meet up at Dega this next month. Yeah, Shane. Yeah, that was definitely. I'm here to. He's not gonna make so many friends right now. As we're gonna get up here to the 8. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, the 8 did not get a good restart. I don't know what happened there. But that outside line prevailed.
Code definitely hit the nitrous button on that
Yeah,
restart.
he definitely did. As they're pretty. Oh, they were almost 4 wide coming out of 4. Somebody checked out. Zach's gonna make the move on the inside with Twoon.
Oh, Twoon coming up on the.
Oh my God, Twoon with the
outside.
nitrous button. Oh, now watch out! Hold it there. Come on, Zach. Don't make it 3 wide, Cole. You're gonna make some enemies. There you go. Oh, there you go. Gets up to that high side as Twoon's gonna drive down low, hit him with the crossover. As these guys are super aggressive. Do we got a lap count there, Sly?
They're coming to lap 30 out of 78 for stage 2.
30 out of 78. So they are gonna have some pit stops. If we can get some green flag.
What are you thinking? Do you think they're gonna have to make green flag stops? I mean, so far
as long as they get through the initial restart, these guys are actually running pretty good.
Oh yeah, I agree.
It's just getting through the restart. It's the aggression of the restart.
Trying to pick up that extra spot.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do on a restart. That's the time to get all the positions you can. But you got to do it smart. And that's when it gets a little hairy. Like, as you see the 2 kind of like push the 99 in there, push him under the 22. But that's not a bad move. As if you want, switch over to the 5 car on your camera, and I'm on the 5 car on the stream. I'll be right back. Alright, as I am back, sorry. As we got the 8 of Zach Shiesty in first. Looks like the 5 of Twoon in second, and the 9 of Bird in third. Looks like 41 of Frank in fifth, and Too Good in fifth and sixth. Too Good had a great season so far. Trying to keep his points lead, or at least try to get enough points to maintain his lead, as I believe he has a 16-point lead on Bird, and he's going to try to maintain that. These guys are starting to get single file, starting to get a little separated, and this is when it gets less dangerous, and we may actually get some green flag runs. I don't know about you, we got the Dream here in the 38, following the 22 and the 23. They're a little bit back of the pack, trying to run a little line right here. Maybe trying to stay. What do you think? Would you hold back a little bit the way this race is gone and maybe kind of just let some people mess up? Ooh, as we got a... Oh, Zach! I don't know what happened. He may have got moved. He might have got something. But Zach goes from first to, I believe that's a lot of positions he just lost right there.
He fell from first to seventh.
First to seventh.
It just got real tight. He didn't have nowhere to go. It's all good, though. It's still very early in the race.
It is, but I mean, like, and we got the 9 and the 5, and we know what the 9 and 5 are going to do, but I don't know what that 41 is going to do. That 41 wants a win. And that 41, that's Frankie. The Frankenstein, he's smart. He don't make a move unless he needs to. He'll let you go. He'll push you. But when it's time to go, he's going to go underneath you. As these guys are just... These three have broke the hell away.
I'm not sure. Shane Davis Smith, do you race with us, buddy? What is your PSN?
That might be A.O. Shane.
That's what Zach was just saying. It might be A.O. Shane.
That might be A.O. Shane. And A.O. Shane, we wish you were there too because you've done great this season, man.
Oh, yeah. The funnest race I've had all year was when I filled in for Checo at Auto Club and racing with A.O. Shane. Dude, that was a blast.
Yeah.
we banged for, 10 laps straight, going back and forth, back and forth. That was a fun race.
It sounds like A.O. Shane. It's got to be A.O. Shane. That's the only Shane I know of.
41 into the wall. Smacks it hard
Frank.
To the floor.
As we got the 14 of Silver Bullet kind of here running by himself. He's in the middle of 2 packs. So he's either going to keep going or maybe slow up and get to somebody else. We got Bones Lewis here kind of running by himself. I'm not sure what happened. Restarts. Everybody gets messed up a little bit as we got Zach Too Shiesty here. And it looks like he's trying to make a comeback. He's already back up to 6th. With Too Good right in front of him. I feel like Zach likes Dover a little bit.
This is one of his favorite tracks. He's hard to beat here. His biggest thing is, like I said, he's still learning the game. It's hard for him to get consistent and stay consistent.
Yeah, we got Wild Child in 4th. Wild Child has probably passed more cars tonight than anybody.
Agreed.
I mean, but we got a car in the wall. Oh, we got a
good.
Yeah.
8 car make contact.
I believe that is a game caution.
It is.
That is worn tires at its finest. I mean, that is worn tires at its finest. I mean, that's what Dover does. I don't know what it is. It's this concrete track. Like, who runs on concrete? That's weird. As we're going to get a restart with Sly. As soon as Sly gets back in here, we'll get a lap count for how many laps will be left when this race restarts. But I feel like it won't be many, and I feel like everybody should be good on fuel. Everybody should be good on tires. But Sly is double duty in tonight because he's in the booth, but he's also the pit crew or the crew chief for the 8 car. So we're gonna get the rear view from here from Twoon on the restart. As Bird dives in low, gets in there. Ooh. These 2 cars. Hey, Sly, can you give me a lap count when you can?
They're coming back to lap 50.
Lap 50 of 78. I believe it was 78 in the stage.
That is correct. How many laps of fuel you guys at? Oh, just a second.
Oh, the 43 of Bones is a lap car. As I'm telling you what, the 9 and the 5, they link up and they just walk away. That is teamwork at its finest. I mean, I can't even argue with that. Manual at the line. They're calling a manual at the line So we are going to get a manual restart, which is going to be interesting to say the least. So I'm going to keep it on tune here. I'm pretty sure they're going to call pit road open. Sly, can Zach make it on fuel right now?
No, he cannot. He has 23 laps of fuel left, and is that Hitex? And if they're on lap 50, they're going to be on lap 52. It's going to be cutting it extremely close. It may come down to who saves fuel.
Well, we all know that's hard to do in a slider.
Mm-hmm.
I was running 7th car line in the draft, and I still couldn't save fuel.
They have 28 laps remaining, and they can only get 27 laps of fuel.
Wait, remaining in the stage?
Huh?
Remaining in the stage or remaining in the race?
We're remaining in the stage.
What lap are they on?
I can't tell you now. I done forgot.
Oh, okay.
I think that's 52, if I'm not mistaken.
So we apologize. This is a 200 lap race. It's a long one.
And my math ain't mathing.
My math ain't mathing, and I wish Niner Dan was here.
Yeah, me too. I don't know where old Dan's at, dude. He normally pops his head in and cusses us out for a little while. But
He ain't popping nothing right now.
I tried to call him earlier. I couldn't get him on the phone.
Couldn't either. So my camera is on twin with the rear cam. So
Let's see here. Hit circle. He has 27 laps of fuel. He's on lap 52.
52, the stage 78.
Yeah, that's gonna
Tell
be
him
tight.
to run his pace laps in neutral.
Yeah.
Or a higher gear. As we are on the manual caution, these guys are gonna be picking their lane probably next this lap. As I feel like they're going to go green this lap, I'm on the nose of Twoon.
No, a game caution just come out.
Really? Okay.
They're not even going to be able to do a... Oh, wow. There's some contact between two cars. Not sure who, but I'm being told that the 2 car got into Titanic Joe, bringing the caution out.
Uh-oh. We got a rivalry between the 2 and the 16?
I don't know, man.
We've been looking for rivalries. We've been looking for rivalries.
That's what I'm talking about.
As don't mind the background noise. As a broadcaster, I'm not professional, and I like to smoke cigarettes. So
there you go.
You'll hear some cars. You'll hear a mid-race flyover. All right, let's get to the front of the pack here. See if we can get to it. As the 1 of Co and the 22 of Duke. Not putting the camera on the 22. I'm going to put it on the 1. But the 22 is in sight.
Well,
as anybody knows,
we do know now. They are not going to have to save that little bit of fuel no more. They can.
Nope. They can make it now.
But the thing is, are they going to be able to hold them things for 26 more laps?
That's the thing. I mean, the harder your tires wear, I mean, these guys are going to race hard. I mean, in stage 3, my advice would be not race hard. If somebody makes the move, let them go. And try not to kill your Oh, we got a car in the wall. Caught that on the stream.
I'm watching that screen and I seen that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to wear your tires out. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to fight too hard, especially in stage 3. I mean, let that person underneath you trying to make that move, let them have it, because the higher you up on the track, you're really not wearing your tires as much. As the leader 1 car gets into the wall, and he's already got that 9 car in that looks like the 50 of Too Good on his tail. I mean, I'm scared if I'm the 1 car. Because the 9 car is fast, 50 car is fast, and it is a 3 car breakaway. And Too Good and Bird are going to make the move on the inside, and Cole goes from 1st to 3rd. I mean, these 3 car races, they're fun.
We got a race going on for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 8th, all the way to
All right,
8th.
I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it right now.
We got Wild Child on too, all over the back end of the 22 with Duke Boy. And Zach
right.
following Wild Child.
I can't. Nope, I'm not putting it on the 22. Can't do it. So I'm gonna do it on the 14. The 14's got a good view of this. As looks like the 14 stuck up high, and he's gonna lose a spot to
Zach
the 8.
pushing the 2 car on the inside of Duke Boy. 14's making outside work, man. He is.
I mean, you set your car up, you can make the outside of Dover work. It's just hard to do. It's hard to do because you get tight. You can't get in the gas that much, and if you get in the gas too much, you're already too close to the wall that you're gonna smack it. As the 2 has gotten by the 22, and looks like the 8 of Zach right behind the 22 with Frank in the 41 and the 14 of Silver. 14's going to make a move on the 41 here, try to, but that middle line where it's at, it looks like that's where it's at in the middle line. Oh, as it looks like the 22 is going to get passed again by 2 cars. It looks like he's going to lose 2 spots.
We got a pass for second. Co passing Too Good. Big Birdie got out to a healthy lead.
Yeah. We got a wreck. Oh, man.
The field is lagging.
I think they're racing it to the line. I'm not sure if Toon is out. Titanic is out.
Yeah, they're racing to the line.
2 blown engines.
No, they're checking up now. Oh, wow.
And check your phone, Sly. I sent you some important information.
I have no idea where my phone's even at.
Yep, so they're doing a manual. Oh, the 19 just hard into the wall. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he downshifted or something, but he just went hard into the wall. As it looks like right now, we got the 9 in 1st, the 1 in 2nd, the 2 in 3rd. See if I can get the car number here. Trying to get some car numbers here as we're trying to. Looks like the 4. Oh, these guys are. Alright, so it looks like the 9 in 1st, the 1 in 2nd, the 2 in 3rd, the 14 in 4th, and the 8 in 5th. That rounds like the top 5. Looks like the 22 in 2nd, the 23 in 3rd, the 38. So it's the 7th. The 38 and 8. Pit stop. This is where we're going to have. Do you take 2? Do you take 2? You take 4. How many laps are left in the stage there, Sly? We're going to wait on a lap count from Sly here.
Give me just a moment. I'm not 100% sure.
You get that message I sent you, though?
Yeah, I texted you back. He said okay.
Yep.
I think 12 to go. Hit exact. Shit. They have 10 to go. They're on like 68 of 78.
They got what to go?
10 to go.
10 to go. All right. And
You're going green here, Zach?
nice. We're gonna get up here with Bird and Wild Child. Oh, did they go? Yeah, they did. I think they went. That's a Bird got a hell of a restart there. Put Wild Child in second, the 1 in third. Looks like the 14th and 4th. The 14th and 4th. Not sure who's fifth. It looks like the 22 of Duke Boy in fifth. Looks like the 8 of Zach in sixth. Oh, that's a 41.
Zach's in 14th. Check your cellular device.
Got it. Clip it. But as we're gonna follow through right here, I mean we got Brando back here, following behind Dream and Too Good. Get the 99 of Chevy Noah, following behind that pack right there. As I'm trying not to move the camera too much, not to give anybody epilepsy or something like that. So just gonna follow some cars here and there. Just try to follow it. As the 20, nope, can't have the 22 in there. We're gonna give Collins over here, running here right behind Brando, trying to make some moves in that McDonald's car. He's trying to get a Big Mac. He wants one. He needs one. Maybe he needs a double quarter pounder. I don't know. As we get a line of cars, and these guys are starting to get single file right here. And if these guys can stay single file, they're gonna be able to chase down some people.
Hey, check your phone, James.
As we're gonna give me till after the race, and we'll get him in the party.
All good.
All right. As we're following right here with the 23, as he's losing some spots right now. Looks like some of these cars are getting a little tight. I can't tell, but they look a little tight. Ooh, let's look at the 8 with the 43 of Bones. We're going to go back up here. Dunlap is not even in the race, as we got the 2 and the 1. And I believe they are racing for second, as Bird has walked away from this. And these two cars have actually walked away from fourth. I mean, oh, and the 1's going to be trying to make a move. Tried to drive it in deep, couldn't hold it. Let off. As this is like the battle right here for... I'd love to give Bird some screen time, but he's up there by himself, and that's boring entertainment. So we're going to follow around here with the 1 and the 2 for a little bit. Oh, it looks like a manual caution is, or a race caution is out. Or that's the stage. I believe that is the stage, right?
Yeah, that's the end of the stage.
Alright, I sent you a message.
I'm texting you back now.
Yep. We will handle it. He ain't going nowhere. Tell him to shut up.
Jinx said you ain't going nowhere. Shut up. He's good now. He's good now. But I
So-
mean, I say that, but you know what I'm thinking.
I know. Tell him move up a lane.
He said move up a lane. Oh,
Sorry,
boy.
I'm having some fun with Zach Too Shiesty.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
our
we're
in
just
race.
cutting
He's
the
our in
fool.
race reporter.
We're just cutting the fool.
All right, so it looks like we got Silver starting off. I don't know if he pitted or he just had a great pit stop. He's not moving, so I'm assuming he's good to go on tires and fuel for stage 3. And how many laps is stage 3 there, Sly? Oh, he's put 3 wide by Wild. And
They are on lap 122 of 200, baby.
Oh my God. I don't have enough beer for this race. It's too long.
Zach is up to 8th. He is coming, and he is coming in a hurry. Not sure if he's making friends on the way there, but
Hey, we ain't
at
worried
this
about
point,
friends.
man,
We worried about rivals.
yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
I like it. I like seeing Zach. For somebody.
Oh man, the 14 and 2.
Oh, the 14. Oh, no. Big wreck. Caught it.
Whoa.
That is going to be a game caution. That was intense. I caught the tail end of it. Somebody was looking like Ryan Priest in the infield.
Check that cellular device you got there beside you there, pimp.
What is that thing?
That's the issue at hand.
I got you. That'll be addressed.
I mean, that is the rule, so.
It is.
Moving on.
Moving on. We're going to have some fun because ain't nothing better than a Dover restart.
I tell you what's better, but that I think about we got some kids.
We got Too Good and Bird, the points leader and second in points on the front row. This is where it's going to get interesting. Secretly, I want Too Good to take the nose off that 9 car. Say, my paint scheme better. And look who it is. God damn it, Sly, every freaking race. Stage 3, look who's in third. Freaking Chevy Noah.
He's coming, boy. Chevy.
That man just, I swear to God, that man works on his cars the entire race just for stage 3.
14 car got in heavy.
Oh, the 22's in the wall. I see another couple cars in the wall.
Caution is back out.
Yep. I don't know what it was for. I saw the yellow car in the wall. Not sure what for. I'm going to double check. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get with race control. Right, here we go on the restart. We're on the nose of the 2 with the 50 and the 9 in first. The 1 and the 2, third and fourth. Oh, the 1. I don't know. He got, oh, man. Oh, these restarts are getting crazy right now. It looked to be 3, almost 4 wide going into 3. Oh, the 14 slid into somebody. Another 3-car breakaway. Looks like Collins in 4th. Looks like Shicey's about to make the move for 5th, and he gets past the 1. He's got the 38 of Dream coming up. He's trying to follow him behind. Oh, the 43 puts Dream 3 wide, and they are 3 wide coming out. Oh, that's a bad move. That's not. And that is a game. Is that a game cost? No, they're still green.
They're still green. They're still green.
Oh, they didn't spin out, but they hit that wall. So there's some damage.
Pass for 4th on Collins.
There is.
And my youngin' just shit herself. Oh, she's sitting down there.
This in-race report brought to you by Pampers.
Shitty dice.
Oh, it's the ones trying to make the move on the 23 right now.
I could be wrong, dude, but the 8 car's running the top 3 down.
He could if he's doing what I told him to do.
He is.
He is. Oh yeah.
Oh, too good into the wall.
Oh,
the 2 in the inside wall. Zach moving up to 2nd on the bumper of the 9 car. Oh, this is getting intense. I almost wish I was in this race.
Yeah, this is good. 2 good in 3rd.
I love beating and banging.
You got the 1 chasing down 2 good. Now that hitting the wall with 2 good in the 2 car, like how much damage did that give him? Like, is that messing the handling of the car up?
I just seen something.
Caution at the line. It's caution at the line. Tell Zach slow up. Yep, there we go. All right. All right. We got a manual caution going on. All right, so it looks like we're gonna have another restart, and once we get out of these pit stops here, we're gonna get a lap count. 200 laps is a lot at Dover. It's a lot when you're racing. It's even more when you're broadcasting. So Sly, what you liked about this race so far, man?
Man, I love the beating and the banging and you fuck me, I fuck you back. I love it all.
I'm liking these restarts. I mean, I was gonna say it was gonna come down to the 9 and the 5 because they were working so well together. But when the 5 blew his engine, the 9 was kind of left by himself.
Mm-hmm.
And
that leaves room for the 8 and the
1
and the 19 just come out the pits and plastered into the inside wall.
I mean, I'm looking at the 8. I'm looking at the 1. I'm looking at a 23. That 23 hasn't been up there all day. I mean, the 50, the 41. Frank's been up there. Top 4, top 5 most of the race.
We're on lap 138 of 200. Coming
138 of 200.
62 to go. Going green. Here we go.
62 to go.
No, we're not going green. Never mind. I was wrong.
Oh.
Going green next time by.
I mean, I hate to say it, but your secret ninja, everybody's secret ninja, the Chevy Noah, doesn't show up for the entire race. But he's a assassin, silent assassin, shows up, end of the race. 5 laps to go. Like, where'd this 99 car come? Why is he in 3rd?
Challenging everybody for the win. Where the hell did he come from?
I mean, everybody's been up. Almost everybody's been up front. I mean, Dream's been running top 5. Duke's been up there, top 5, top 6.
Oh, it's been back and forth. 2 cars been front and back. Oh, we are green.
Oh, they're going green. Yep. So, for anybody who doesn't know, the leader does not have to tell the group that he's going, so you just need to be paying attention to the restart zone. That's the way we do it in the custom too.
In a second. We got Zach, 60 to go.
Yep. So we got Bird in 1st, Co in 2nd, Zach in 3rd, Frank in 4th, and Too Good in 5th.
See, Frank's one of those guys, man. I'm watching Zach's screen as I'm sitting here for a minute. Frank's one of those guys, dude. I wish there was a lot of guys that race like he did.
Yeah, Frank will never run you over.
The last two corners he could have passed Zach. He could have pushed the issue, but he didn't. He pulled back in, fell in behind him, and it just found his place, you know. And a lot of these guys, they do not do that. They just force the issue at hand and say, "Hey man, there's an opening, there's a door open. I'm going."
Yeah, Frank's smart.
100-pound race car, and I'm gonna shove through that door.
Yep, I mean, Too Good does that too. I mean, Bird does it. Dream, I haven't seen Dream ever really push the issue a little bit. Zach, I've never seen Zach push the issue unless he's pissed.
And I would say emotions are a little high.
They are.
He's calmed down a little bit, and you see where he's been able to put himself now. He's calmed down. It's
because he moved up a lane.
And he listened to Daddy Jinx and
moved up a lane.
Moved up a lane, and now he's sideways through the corner, and the 41's on the outside, but it's fun.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the 14's been. I'm trying to watch this, figure out if that 2's going to make that pass again.
Oh, Zach's into the wall.
Zach's in the wall. Takes out Too Good. Oh, Too Good save it. Oh, Too Good saved it. What a save, Too Good.
I hope Too Good don't think that was intentional.
Nah. As we got Wild Child up here. Wild Child running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. Wild Child's passed so many cars tonight, it's ridiculous. And somebody just disappeared off my screen. I hope that wasn't an 8 car.
Yeah, it is. Jinx, I'm gonna back out of here, dude. I'll call you in a little while, man.
Don't leave me to do the broadcast by myself.
All right, well, I'll stick around, but I'm gonna be on mute for just a few minutes.
All right. As the man's not gonna leave me by myself, but we're gonna try to do it as best we can. I'm gonna move the camera around, as we got battles pretty much everywhere, and I don't have a lap count. I don't have nothing, so we're just gonna roll with it. As Chevy Noah's trying to make the move on the 22. 22 can't put him on screen. As we are looking at the 23 McDonald's Big Mac car, running here at about 8. Trying to make moves. I'm trying to find the leader here. Can I find a leader? That's not the leader. That's to be Bird. With the 41 of Frank hot in his trail. Frank wants it. I think Bird is going to fight him for it, but I think Bird knows that Frank will kick his ass. So Bird's going to give it to him. As we're focusing on Bird here right now, it says he's trying to walk away from Frank. He looks like he's doing it a little bit. I'm trying to figure out who that's. Frank in second. I'm trying to see who that is in third. That is Co in third. Making a pretty good debut race, honestly. With Too Good in fourth and Wild Child in fifth. That rounds out your top 5. Co having a really good debut race. And we got some laps left. 200 laps at Dover. We're in stage 3. I am not sure the lap count. And maybe Sly can.
I have no idea.
That's right. You lost your in-race reporter. That's my fault.
Zachary, I'll tell you what. Go back to that invite that you got and tell me how many laps is remaining in this race. He can go back to the thing and sit in the lobby and tell me.
My phone kicked me out of the freaking race control chat. So I gotta go back in there and get that. So we're gonna get a lap count here in a second. As I ask for a lap count. Bird lap count. What is it? All right, so they are 154 of 200, so they're almost there. 46 laps left. And they got green flag pit stops in 8 laps. Ooh, as people are already making green flag pit stops, this should be interesting. I don't know if people can... I don't know. Looks like I'm over here watching the 99, the 14, and the 23. 23 looked like he was signaling, but he might have just been loose. As the 99 makes the move on the 14. I feel like these tires are almost done. What do you think, Sly? I feel like these tires are probably about to be done. So we're going to get here. We're going to Bones is kind of running by himself. The 2 car is running by himself. 50. He's chasing. And I'm pretty sure it's still Bird with the lead. As Coe is trying to chase him down. I just don't know if Coe has the car. He may need that last minute adjustment on a pit stop, but I'm pretty sure they're 2 pit stops away from making this race. Sly, what do you think, man? Do you think these tires are done right now?
My controller was dead and I didn't even realize it. That's my fault.
No, you're good. No, you think they're about to come up to green flag pit stops. I think these tires are done.
Oh yeah, they done.
Oh, they holding on.
There's a lot of things that's done.
As we have lost for the late arrivals, we have lost some drivers to engine failure. That would be the 5 of Twoon, the 16 of Titanic, the 4 of Dunlap, the 8 car of Shiesty, who should be used to it because that's Kyle Busch. But we have lost some engine, so these guys are getting into some engine trouble right now.
The 2 car entering pit road now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure who the leader's going to be. We lost our in-race reporter, so I'm not sure who the leader is. So I'm just going to say the 38 is pitting. So,
I mean, if we were calling cautions, there'd definitely be a caution on pit road.
Oh yeah,
they are all over the place.
Every race. As we apologize for the inability to give you leaders and pits and everything like that because NASCAR doesn't care about broadcasters. As we're watching the 9, the 1, and the 41 come off pit road. Coe came off a little early. I don't know. That might have been a little early. He might have to have a talking to. But as that appears to be our top 3. I would love to know the actual top 3, but what's up, Zach? Hey, get Zach in the party. He can come in here and broadcast.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That's not a good idea. No, let's
tell him to come in here and have some fun.
Baby.
It's all about fun, as the 1 car is all over the back of the 9 car. It looks like the 1 car has a really good short run car, but it dies off on the long run. As this is about to get intense. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Oh, the 1 car lagged a little bit on my screen, but that's probably NASCAR doing its thing. As we got the 41 of Frank, who is like kind of falling back from the 1 and the 9. I see a 4-car battle back there. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a 4-car battle. There it is. So I'm going to try to get a lap count right here, right now.
Lap count.
They are on 165 of 200. So 35 laps, no, 35 laps to go. Sorry, math. As they got 35 laps left, and I do believe they are going to have to pit one more time. Yeah, they are going to have to pit one more time. So here's a strategy. Do you run it empty and then take 4 tires and just enough fuel? I don't know. It's interesting because that 9 car has got the 1 car all over his bumper. And it's getting crazy. We got Dream. I'm going to call Dream in 7th place because I don't know what... We can't determine anybody's position. Everybody's leading this race. Every car I get into is leading this race. He's P1 right there. 19's P1 right there. We're having some fun with it. The 9 car is probably P1 in all honesty, but everybody's P1. Frankenstein, he's P1 right now. As he's struggling to catch up to the 9 and the 1. And I believe that's because the 9 and the 1 are actually kind of working together a little bit. I'm not sure if it's intentional or just trying to just stay ahead, but 24 is a pre-1. Are you good, Zach? Oh, as the 14 bounces off the wall, we go to the 99 here. He's P1. Kind of. We go to the 20. Nope, can't put the car on the 22. We cannot put the camera on the 22. That's a rule. Cup Series Custom Championship Series will not put the camera on the 22. Neither will Sliders. As we're following the McDonald's Big Mac car right here. It's Collins. My man, Hunter Grand. Having a good race. I feel like he's run top 10 most of this race. Oh, the 22 looks to be pitting. Yep, 22 is pitting. That may be his last pit stop of the race. I mean, he might have timed it out.
It's been that forever.
So, for anybody who's a fan of Killswitch, Ashley, most people know Ashley. It's called Mrs. Jinx. She asked what she married. I'm pretty sure everybody will answer the most awesome person ever. Yep. Alright, so we got Wild Child here. Kind of running by himself. He's got the 19. Kind of fading back there a little bit as everything's kind of singled out right now. Like, we're just trying to find something. Just can't find really. Just trying to get some guys some screen time here. And so we got a little bit. We're still a battle. I mean, like, the only battle I'm seeing right now is really this 1 and 2. We're trying to figure it out. I mean, as Cole makes a move on the inside, I don't think he's going to be able to do it. I think 9's going to get the run on the outside, but ooh, this bold move. The bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. ESPN the Ocho here.
I just want to know who is leading this race. Is it Big Bird?
I believe it's Bird with Co on his ass.
Well, Co was looking on the inside just now, and then he backed
He did.
out.
It was a bold move, Cotton, but it didn't pay off. ESPN the Ocho. as a. It was a good move. It's just that he couldn't keep that momentum on the bottom, and that's the thing, man. If Dover's a momentum track, like you got to keep that momentum up. And after making that move and not making it work, Coe was actually falling back a little bit. He's about 3 car lengths back, and it's just. I don't know, Dream's back here. I'm not 100% sure where Dream's running. I believe that's a 9 in front of him. I bet. Nope, he's behind Noah. And looks like 23 at Collins. There's a car sitting still on the inside. Cactus Motor. Shout out to all these drivers who were not having a good race, but are still racing. Like, shout out to that. Like, that's a really good. Killswitch has a really good group of guys, and you're not having a good race. Nobody backs out. It's always internet issues and stuff like that, but nobody really backs out, and that's good on them. Suffer through the hard times, so the good times make it that much better. And I believe that is a game caution. Manual caution. End of the race. Oh, what? Oh, yep, it's a manual caution. They're calling a manual caution right now. I was wondering because Bird went really slow, really quick. Pit road is not open this time, so they're going to go around one more time. And pit road will be open, I'm assuming, this time. And I wish we had Zach because I would love to know if they can make it or not.
No idea.
So, Sly, what have you noticed, man?
I noticed a lot. I noticed that the 1 car has come to life and is giving that 9 car a run for his money.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about battles, though, man. Like, I mean, they've cleaned it up a million times better than they did on that first restart. I'll give you that one.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I mean, at the beginning of every race, it's always like that. You're gonna have the first stage is always the most shaky. You have guys that's gonna push the issue, and you have guys that's gonna just give it to you, basically. But all within time, it kind of sorts itself out.
It does. I mean, but these guys right here, they're racing hard. They're racing clean. I'm not seeing anybody go crazy, make stupid moves. Hold on 1 second. Can you make it after this stop? What's the lap count left? Alright, so I just jumped into race control. Check this out, Sly. You want to hear something crazy?
Hit me with it.
Everybody can make it. There's 20 laps left. So, is this the time where somebody makes an adjustment they probably shouldn't have done?
This is the time where if you found anything that makes you an inch faster, this is where you swing for the fences and throw the whole damn house at it. Don't throw just the kitchen, throw the whole fucking house at it. Let that bitch eat.
But throwing the house at it, you got 20 laps left. So these cars can run 27 laps on fuel, right? So, on sliders, 27 laps on fuel, which means you got 27 laps of tire, essentially, right? If you adjusted it right. So you take that 27 laps, now there's 20 laps. Do you make it looser, knowing you have a 7-lap cushion? Or does you making it looser actually hurt that car on the long run because you tried to make it looser on the short run?
I think it's going to hurt it because you're going to be... These last 20 laps, this is where you're going to be driving the ever-loving dog shit out of it.
Exactly.
This is where you're going to... This is where
I
you're going
feel
to
like
push it to every limit. I mean, you're going to see what the cars can
I feel
handle
like
at
the
this.
9, I feel like the 9, the 50, the 23, and the 1 should leave that car alone.
You and look who's sitting behind the 9
Of
car.
course he is, because that's what he does. But I'm
Man, I'm
saying,
telling you,
like,
if Chevy wins this race, I will shave my beard off again.
that hurts me because I have a long beard. But I'm telling you, like, the
I would
9,
shave my
the
beard
50, the 23, the 1, they should have left the car alone.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, the one getting into third 38, pushing him up the track. 2 goes on the inside, 14 passing. 41
The
passing.
9 making a pass on the 50.
Wow.
But honestly, like, if you've been leading the race like the 9 has, or been running up front like the 9, the 1, the 50, everything like that, leave the car alone. The 99 has been, you could tell the 99 has been working on his car all race. He's been making tweaks. Every freaking pit stop, every caution, making tweaks. Because that 99 is never there in the first 2 stages. Bring it to 20 laps left, and that man is right there. And as the 23 makes the pass, what? I didn't, but I got plenty of film on everybody between me and Flyburger. Alright, as we are driving it down to the nitty gritty, I'm pretty sure we're about 16 laps left to go. And we're going to go up here. Duke Boy running in the back by himself. Looks like the 9, the 50, the 23. I love seeing Collins up there. I love seeing Collins running in the top 3. That man is Mr. Consistency. That man, I'm not going to give him my Mr. Consistency name, but that man shows up every practice. That man shows up every race, whether he likes his car or not. And I know that man was super fucking excited when the next gen cars came out and he could actually run the 23 car, because that was the only man we ever let run a custom car because he wanted the 23. And to see Collins up there running top 3, I love it. And that 22 needs to move out of the way. He's fighting. Oh, the 22 in the wall a little bit. He's staying out of the way, though. He's trying to stay out of the way. He fought a little bit, just trying to keep his lap, but as the 23 is getting some heat from the 2. Lap count.
No idea.
9 to go, coming to the line. So the 9 car is up front. As soon as he crosses that line, it is 9 to go. And I'm telling you right now, that 9 car better be nervous, because that 2 car is coming. He gets past Too Good. I mean, the 9 car the 9 car better drive. He better hit that triangle button, turn his mirror off, and just run his lap. Because you do not want to see a car coming behind you and pay attention to the mirror versus the track. I've done that 100 times too many, and it is not a good idea. I'm pretty sure, Sly, you've done it too.
Oh, I've done it a lot.
Yep, I'm pretty sure we're at 7 to go right now. As the 50 is kind of holding up the 2 right there, which has allowed the 23 to catch up a little bit. And I don't know. I think these 3 might be getting in the line trying to catch Bird a little bit. I don't know. It's a Chevy, a Ford, and a Toyota. I mean, they're not always in alliance, but when you're trying to catch a car running out front by himself, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get in a line and try to catch him, because these guys do run normal draft. And I believe they are coming to 5 to go, which is turning manuals off. Oh, the 2 gets into Too Good. And the 1 car. Oh, we got a battle right here. 5 cars. Oh, man. Oh, the 2 hits the apron. The 23 gets loose. The 50, the 99, and the 1 take advantage. Put the 99 into second. Oh, as they go 3 wide. Exit of 3. Exit of 4. Put the 1 in second. The 2 is slow. Oh, the 50 into the wall with the 99 on his bumper. The 23, and I can't tell. I think that's Frank. Put Frank in 4th. Or 5th. Frank in 5th. Collins in 6th. Ooh, and Too Good's trying to make a move on the 1. Try to get that points. What's the last? It is 2 to go, brought to you by Killswitch Racing. Bird up front with a healthy lead, followed by Co in second, Too Good in third. Big lag by the 1 of Co. 99 trying to make the move on the 50, trying to get there in top 3. I don't know.
I'm riding along with the 41. I want to see all of this is something that's coming up right now.
Oh, the 43 is a lap car. Yep. That's going to help Too Good. That's going to help Too Good. Looks like Co slowed up, not figuring out where the 43 was going.
41 on the outside of the 99. Oh, this is going to be hectic. This is white flag next time by, right? 99 on the inside of the 50.
That is the race.
Oh, that's it.
That is it.
I'm gonna let you do the
yep, I got you.
Talking to the top 3.
Hey, Bird, what's the top 3? Oh, okay, all right.
Who came in at P3?
Chevy.
Chevy, no. Oh, wow. Congratulations.
It was
dude.
Bird, Co, Chevy. And I wish I could give you guys the rest of the top 10, but I can't do it because I don't have that power. So we are going to back out here. All right, he read off the top 10. I couldn't hear it because it was... All right, so top 3 was Bird, Co, Chevy, Twoon in 4th, Frank in 5th. Or yeah, Too Good. Sorry, Too Good in 4th, Frank in 5th. All right, so that's your top 5. So I'm gonna back out here, and I'm gonna get the top 3 in here. Can somebody add Co? Because I do not have him as a friend.
I'll get him in here. Just give me just a
you
second.
got Co as a friend?
I don't, but I'll add him by typing his name in.
All right, it's Co.
Code 190019.
All right, so we're gonna get Bird in here, Chevy Noah.
019.
Doing a booth right now.
I cannot add Co. You cannot add him because of his
privacy settings.
Yeah.
All right. Big Birdie with the 4th straight win. Somebody showing he can run sliders but can't run customs.
Hey now, I can run customs. I just don't have the time to do that.
Love it, bro. I mean,
besides, when you got people dive bombing each other and pushing each other up the track, I tend to get away from all that. So.
Yep, that's called Dover.
Yep, that's just a Dover for you.
I will say, congratulations on the win. There were a couple cars I felt like could have run with you. I mean, too good.
Coe had a little bit better of a car on the long run.
Coe had a good
when
car.
When it come down to it, he just couldn't make the pass.
I mean, I'll be biased right now. I feel like that 8 of Zach Scheisty had a good car.
Yeah, but he was one of them ones that was sending it off a little too hard.
But he was holding it, though. He may have nudged you a little bit, but he was holding it. The 99 of Chevy Noah, who just joined in here.
Chevy.
Mr. I don't show up till 10 laps left of stage 3.
Hey, he was on my bumper when we took off on that last restart.
Yeah. Great win. Bird. 4 straight wins. I felt like in the stage 1 and 2, if you catch me if I'm wrong, because I kind of watched it, I kind of focused on you two. I felt like you were trying to like work with Twoon versus more than race him.
Oh yeah, I gave him that first stage win. You seen me come up on his outside.
Did you figure out that maybe if you worked with the car, you could get away from the mayhem behind you?
Yeah, that and I know Twoon is consistent at Dover. That's one of his better tracks. If his PlayStation subscription wouldn't have ran out midway through the race, he would have won that race.
How did your PlayStation subscription run out in the middle of the race? We'll discuss that at a later date.
It kicked him out of everything.
We'll discuss that at a later date, but congratulations, Bird. 4th win in a row. I taught you well.
We're gonna have us a big old party at Talladega.
Yep. Can somebody get Coe in here? Because I feel like he deserves an invite.
I don't have him as a friend.
I don't either. And Sly tried to get him in here, and his privacy settings won't let him in. Won't let him send an invite. So on that case, Coe finished 2nd, but Chevy, man, I swear to God, every freaking race. Stage 3, 10 laps to go. We're like, where'd that 99 come from?
Yeah, I try. This race here was really, really hard. I mean, there's a lot of good cars out here tonight, and then I got thrown back to the back about 4 or 5 times and had to fight my way back up to the front. And every time I get to the front, I get knocked to the back. So
I feel like you tweak your car more than anybody in a slider.
I try. I mean, I just go by what I think of my setups, my custom setups in my head, how tight I run at certain tracks, and then I put it in on the slider. For some reason, sometimes I can memorize my tire pressures and my wedge and stuff like that.
But you don't run that car like your custom setup because it don't work that way.
No, it does not. No, you're absolutely right about that. But yeah, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. The night I had a good car, just if I had a little more luck on my side, I think I'd have done a little better. But congratulations to Bird. He had a fast car all the way around.
And I'm gonna tell you, I made one adjustment all race, and that was the first pit stop.
Wow.
See, yeah, we were talking about that in the stream. We were talking about, like, I feel like a lot of these slider guys, they made their big swing either the first yellow or the first stage caution. Like, that was your big swing. And I feel like with you, Chevy, knowing how you run customs like that, you make tweaks every pit stop.
I do. Absolutely.
Yeah,
right.
See, like, Bird made one adjustment the whole race, and I'm pretty sure everybody else made adjustments the whole race. But I mean, you probably do what, like half a round here,
well, I just
quarter
don't throw
pound
it all
here.
at one time. I
only made my one adjustment was tire pressure.
But congratulations to Bird, Chevy. Congratulations on that top 3. Showing up when you were never there the whole race.
Yeah, because I kept getting knocked back.
Coe, if you're listening to the stream, add Jinx, add Bird, add Too Good, add anybody, just so we can get you in on these post-race broadcasts, these post-race interviews. Tune in tomorrow night as the championship drivers, champion series drivers, try to tackle New Hampshire, and that's going to be an interesting race in itself.
Absolutely.
Probably just as interesting as this one, but it's going to be fun. And I appreciate everybody who tuned in, joined in, made some comments. Watch. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, hit that bell so you know we go live every time. And at that point, we're going to say good night. And I'm pretty sure Bird may be the points leader. I don't know. Too Good was there behind you a lot of the time. You might not have that. You might not get that points lead yet. Oh, you got him. Oh, you got him already. You already know. Okay.
Congratulations, Bird.
I got
again.
him with the stage 2 win and a second
run.
place finish in the first stage.
All right, I got $20. Anybody takes out that 9 card next week.
I'll take
Don't take him out. Don't take him out early. Don't take him out early. Take him
I'll
out
take
stage
myself out
3
for
with
20
10 laps.
Appreciate
All
the
right.
invite after post race. Thank y'all.
Yeah, man. All right, boys. Everybody,
Bye-bye.
good night, and tune in next week. Tune in tomorrow night for the customs.